Hello, friends. Hello. Faith, hello, sweetheart. Crocheter, hello, darling, my love. Amanda, hello. My goodness, it's Miah. I know. I know. It's not a hallucination. It's not a dream or a nightmare. It is me. I am here. Rapper, actor, hi, sweetheart. Granny, sunshine, granny, hello. Beaker, hello, darling. Mary, my love. Hello, sweet. Oh, I forget. Every time I forget I can do this. Hello. Let me just go back up here and just do this here. Where I'm at. Faith, hello, darling. Roger, hello. Amanda, hello. Faith, hello, darling. Rapper, actor, hello. Sunshine, granny, hi, baby. Beaker, hello, darling. Mary, hello, darling. Starring Shannon, hello, sweetheart. Ugh, I've missed you too. Oh my god. I know. It's like everybody's having like a giant O right now in the chat, and I love it. I love it. It's amazing. How has everybody been? Let's start off with just that. I hope everybody has been, well, with the world the way it is and things and stuff happening. I hope everybody's happy. At least had a good summer because we're, September. It's not fall yet, but whatever, had a good summer and ready for ready for fall activities, etc. Is this twist? No, there we go. Okay, better. It's been a big meh for me, honestly, this summer. Luckily we haven't had the extensive heat, knock on wood, that we usually do. But the weather's really the only good thing about the summer this summer. I know Halloween. I'm so excited. I can't wait for Halloween. Been in a very, very shitty space myself, which is why I haven't been around. I haven't been around anywhere much at all in the online, except for Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Because that's just a click send. Pernia, hi, sweetheart. How are you? Oh, honey, thank you, but no. I feel I look like a big fat blob. It's gross. Mama Dukes, wow, Mama Dukes is doing good today. It's part of the issues of the summer. It's been a good day, bad day type of situation, and it's just been a hot mess. But we have to climb the hills. We have to climb the hills no matter what. And one reason why I'm doing this at this time of night is for like the last month and a half or so, the sleeping schedule has been so messed up. And so like 10 o'clock tonight, like at night right now, is like 5 in the afternoon for me, but it is what it is. One bourbon, one scotch. Hello, darling. Hello. Our Cracker Box Cottage by our Cracker Box Cottage by Anita Cole Smith. Hello, my love. How are you? It does feel good to see everybody again. It really does. I haven't really, and this is another thing I'm gonna do within the next couple days, is get back to people who have messaged me, emailed me, or whatever that I have not gotten back to. Again, like I said, other than X, I have not been anywhere. I haven't been, in any chatties, which I'm not going to do. We're going to talk about that in a minute. I've just been existing, and it is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. And I figured with all of the complete bullshit going on within the community and within the YouTube in general and in the world, it's time I came back. It's time for some fun. It's time for some humor. It's time for some videos. It is time. And I know I've said it before, but I really, after today, I really, really think I need to come back. And I know. And, come back as full force as I possibly can. Not talking about like a video a day or nothing like that, but come back and bring back my people and get together with everybody, and live streams and stuff. Hello, darling. Oh, thank you. I see you. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hello, I will die for the truth. Hello, hello. I don't X. I know. I still call it Twitter, but whatever. No, that's one of the things I'm going to talk about now is Miss Shelby. The latest update is she's out of the ICU officially, which is a humongous step. And we have some kidney functions. So I'm not going to go into the details as to how, but let's just say that the kidneys are kicking back in. So they're baby steps, but every baby step is a giant step, in this particular situation. So, yeah, so that's good news. And it's definitely, I'm able to breathe a little bit better than I was. Not literally, but figuratively, because, even though she was making progress, like coming out of the ICU is like a deep breath, So Amber, hello, my darling. So that's that. And I have my water and I have a coffee. And I know I shouldn't be drinking coffee at 10 o'clock at night, but I am. So and I'm double fisting it. My lovely Muppet cup. I love my Muppet cup. It's so pretty. My sister got it for me a couple years ago for Christmas. And it literally keeps the coffee hot for hours and hours and hours, or cold drinks for hours and hours. And I love it. And it's just perfect. Perfect. So that's where we are with Miss Shelby. And with me, like I said, it's time to pull myself out of this bullshit because I can't stand it anymore. And, with all, like I said, with all of the craziness that's been ensuing in the last couple months, I think it's time. I think it's time to just, really come back, like not just, the live streams, but come back fully. Not fully, but you know what I mean. Fully was like 3 videos a week, and we'll see. We're gonna start with 2, and we'll take it from there. Coffee relaxes me. Yeah, coffee. It's so funny because if I have coffee during the day, I could totally still take a nap. But if I have coffee at night, I'm up. Um, and that's why it's so funny, like watching movies or TV when somebody's up in the middle of the night. Oh, I'll put a pot on. It's like, okay, but for me, I'll be up all night long. I know we totally did, Mary. Last time we were together, we got a whole ass reaction video. And I was like, oh, what is happening here? It was interesting. It was very interesting. Exciting to see that. I was like, oh my God, really? But it is what it is. It is what it is. So a couple things I just idle. This is idle chit chat, so it's not, whatever. But I don't know if anybody's seen in the news where YouTube mama Ruby Frank has been arrested. Did anybody see this? Great Grebo, hello, sweetheart. I know, Amanda. I know. We're gonna place I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, anybody see the news on this? I was not surprised. I was thankful she was finally arrested. Um, but yeah, I was not surprised. I was not surprised at all at what happened because I followed the 8 passengers in the very, like, I don't know if it was the very beginning. I can't remember when they started or whatever. Um, because I thought at the time, I thought they were pretty cool for being Mormon, for being a Mormon family. They were kind of chill. And then it got dark. It got dark real fast. And well, not real fast, but fast enough. And I'm like, hello, son. Oh, hello, silent witness. Hello. Um, oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And don't get me wrong, like everybody does what they need to do with their families, but I always side eye any uber religious person who homeschools. And even though the kids ended up going to public school, um, I always side eye that anyways, because it's just, I mean, I guess for some people it works great. For me, I think that children that come out of homeschooling 95% of the time are like socially stupid, and they're sheltered in a way that it's like, the real world is not gumdrops and lollipops. um Basically starring 8 passengers was a vlogging, a family vlog. There were 6 children, I believe. They had obviously two parents, mother, father. They were Mormons, are Mormons, and they would do daily vlogs, day-to-day stuff. And it went from, that to things like they sent their oldest son to some faraway wilderness camp because he got in trouble at school, or he lost his bedroom for 7 months, I think it was, for pulling a prank on his little brother, a silly little prank. Um, and he was forced to sleep on a beanbag, I think in the living room, I believe. And it was like, what? Yeah. And that's bad. That's horrible. But one of the biggest kickers for me, which totally turned me off, was the mother got a phone call from the school, from the teacher, and the youngest, the 6-year-old little girl, had yes, also took the bathroom door off. That's right, Mary. Yes, his bathroom door, like the teenage boy's bathroom door. The little girl had left for school that day, and she was in charge of making her own lunch. She was 6 years old at the time, and she forgot. And the teacher called, and said that yada yada yada, forgot her lunch. Could you bring one? And punishment for the little girl was the mother said she was not going to bring her daughter a lunch, and that she was going to learn by being hungry. She was going to learn her responsibilities. Well, fast forward to now, um, the crazy mother met some other crazy lady, and they were giving family and parenting advice on Facebook. I think they had a Facebook um, group, and I think there was a website too. I'm not 100% on that, but they were giving parenting advice and things based on some principles, and it was faith based, and it was crazy as shit. And basically, that children are property, and that they're not allowed, or they're not allowed like space and privacy. That's the word I'm thinking of. Jesus. Privacy is something that is not necessary, I guess. And um basically, like you punish your child severely for anything. And right, Mary, they're like they're scissor sisters. Probably. Well, the father is gone. Like the father, the separated from the mother. Um, the eldest child, the two oldest children, I think, are gone now. But there's four other kids, and well, anyway, the one of the children escaped uh the other woman's house. I guess they were all it's like a commune or something, and fled to the neighbor's house, asked begging for food and water and to call the police. And he had duct tape on his arms, wrists, and ankles, and like severe wounds on his legs. And long story short, him and his sister were basically, I don't know whether it was a bed or a chair or whatever, but they were bound. And I'm assuming it's part of their punishment. Um, Grammy, hi, sweetheart. How are you, darling? And so the police were involved, and um, the two women have been arrested. So it is very sick. It's very disgusting. And I mean, more is going to come out as the story progresses. This was just, yesterday that I guess this happened. And so if you want to look up more about it, just Google Ruby Frank, Franke. And yeah, the children were severely emaciated and uh, hurt, wounded, Um, so there's many YouTubers that have covered them. The family are making videos. So all you got to do is just go onto YouTube and type her name in, and you'll find videos galore about what is happening. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? I couldn't. It just. I don't know. But like, not to judge people. Well, I do judge people. I don't give a shit. But anyway, like, you could just see it in her. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just, it just adds to the insanity of the world. It really does. And like the one of the craziest things about it is they recorded a video. The two women recorded one of their they were doing a series on victims, and I don't know, they had this insane definition of a victim. I can't remember it right now, but they recorded that video 2 days prior to the child escaping, and the wounds and stuff had been there at that time. So like, they were in the recording room, taping this while the children were suffering, basically. And it's I don't know, the whole story is messed up, and I hope that the women never see the light of day, because they don't deserve to see the outside world again. And of course, with the way our system is, they will, um, because they need to be stopped from doing this to any other children. Who knows? And they also need to stop spreading their message, because they had I think it was the Facebook one. They had a following of like 1.5 million, I think. I think it was that, or something. The two women did, spreading this message, and some of the stuff that they gave advice on is like insanity. It really is. And I don't believe the father should have the children either, because um oh, absolutely, absolutely. Podcast is a good channel. He calls it all these family bloggers. Yeah, yeah. Um, they've made millions. The family, the father and mother made millions. And again, like I said, the father put out a statement through his attorney and was like, trying to get my family together or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't think he should have custody of the children either, because he's just as much to blame in my opinion, because of all the years of this. This was, who knows what went on. These little, and I don't, when I say little things, I don't mean to make it sound little, because it's not. But the events, like the sand, or the lunch, and the taking away the bedroom, and the bathroom door, and this, that, and the other. And I think they took Christmas away one year too. I believe they took Christmas away, so that for two of the kids, for the youngest two, so that they could learn respect. I think it was. So you're talking the two little ones. They were little at the time. So they were like 6, 7, 7, 8, 7, 10, something like that. They took Christmas away from them to learn, so that they could learn respect. That's sick. Who does that? All of it's sick. Deb, hello, sweetheart. Hello and welcome, sweet. It's all disgusting. And I just hope that all of the children, even the older ones, I hope they all get the therapy that they're going to need, because they are going to definitely need therapy after everything, all the years. And she did delete her family channel, and I guess the reasoning was because she had a realization or something that she was selfish, and the money, and or whatever. I don't know. I think she deleted it because she knew she was going to be in trouble at some point. But there's enough clips, there's enough throughout the years, and that's the thing about these people like this. They don't think about it, even though they know people are doing videos on them. They just delete their own videos and stuff, thinking it's going to go away. And it's like, honey, especially something like them. I mean, they had countless people doing videos on them, but I don't know. Some people should not be allowed to have. No, I completely agree. I completely agree. That's the other thing too. The CPS was called multiple times. The older sister begged people, police and CPS, to go and check things out, and every single time it came back unfounded. And it's just, I don't understand it. I don't understand it, but that's the system, that it happens all the time. And that's why it's sickening when things happen like this, because the officials have been notified years prior, and now it's only being done because X, Y, and Z. And that's insane to me. Absolutely insane. But so that's that there. What else can we talk about? What else has happened? There's been a lot that I have not vocalized about. Oh, our own community has had some ups and downs, huh? We'll briefly, I'll give my opinion and then move on. But the whole Kaya situation, oh my, blown away completely on that one. Blown away. And yeah, I haven't seen anything happening, so I'm hoping that stays that way, because I don't think there's anything anywhere coming back from that one. Oh, Jesus. I'm like, what the hell's going on? The whole world is so fucking crazy. And and I'm like, I voiced my opinion on X, Twitter X, or whatever, but I just it blew my mind, and I know, oh my stars is right, oh my stars, and I know that everybody that followed it, that y'all know, it just, I don't know, I have no other words to say. Everybody said everything needs to be said on it, um, but I will say one thing. Um, the appearances that the three appearances, I guess it was three, yeah, the three, the acting was chef's kiss. Never liked Kaya's parodies. The acting was, my god, mind numbing, but those three videos, mwah, the acting was delicious. Exactly. You can have your man. Just don't come back. Miss Ruth, hello, my love, my sweet. Thank you so much for all the cards, Miss Ruth. I love them and I cherish them and I thank you. And Grammy, thank you for the t-shirts, my love. And guess what? I'm wearing one right now. It's a beaver shirt. And it says Beaver, what? Beaver Whisperer. And it's got a, wait a minute. And it's got a beaver on it. I love it so much. Do the pose. What? Oh. Okay. Oh my god, right, Faith? I would just, everybody can do it, anything that they want, but oh my god, I just cringe. It was cringeworthy, but it's okay. Um, I generally liked her until she insisted that she only judges folks by how they treat her personally. I was like, you're a moron, aren't you? I bit my tongue for years because she was adored. Yeah, well, I mean, judging people about how they treat you, well, that's idiotic in itself. But it I don't know. I don't know what the what the it was, but it, it it caught on. I just don't know. I think for me, like, the hypocrisy is hilarious. Obviously. Um, and it's only hilarious because it was hidden, right? Um, and I think the apology video was, first of all, it shouldn't have been a live stream. It should have been a video. And I don't believe for 1 minute this whole how low tech girl in high tech world bullshit. I really don't. Because, like I said to somebody on the phone when I was talking to him, um, pretty much anybody can edit a video. And if I can edit a video, anybody can edit a video, right? And again, I learned through watching YouTube videos. That was my, go to for anything I needed to do. And I did everything on a phone. So if I can do it on a phone, anybody can do it on a computer. I mean, my God, I don't know. Yes, everybody, we all need a PR person for all this stuff, because when you do damage control and you do it on a live stream, that's a big no-no. First of all, the crocodile tears are a second no-no, and the lying is a third no-no. You know, in this particular situation, the I wanted to tell you guys, well, Boo, you had like 5 years, actually 10, I guess, because apparently her thing is 10 years older, but I don't know, whatever. But as far as, like, this particular genre, what she was doing, He had 5 years to be like, yo, I live and married a pimp. I mean, whatever. And this is just my opinion and my opinion only. But I think that the hustle is still going. I think the hustle's still going. Because I find it quite interesting. And maybe I'm wrong. And that if I'm wrong, I want somebody to educate me. But I find it interesting that he can afford all this stuff. What kind of job he got? That because pretty sure it's going to be hard to find a good paying job being a convicted pimp. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's state to state. I don't know. But I know that in New York, pimp ain't gonna find no job like that. Being able to afford some cars and that bling that she had, that bling he got her, that car bling. I don't believe it. Fake diamonds or not, that's still gonna be expensive. Hip hop jewelry, you go to hiphop.com and it's all fake diamonds, but it's still very expensive. So either way, that necklace was an expensive necklace. It certainly wasn't something he soldered himself. So I'm just saying. Hello, just saying, how are you, darling? No, she was never gonna tell. Come on. And right. And even though she did her late live streams, she had a following. And I was very intrigued on where everybody was from. That was my I wanted to know, because there were so many people in her chat. And I'm like, oh my God, I mean, I keep forgetting about time zones, and I keep forgetting about, it's like tomorrow on the other side of the world. But it just amazed me. I wanted to know. Yes, Amanda, she's living with him. He was a pimp. He pimping out people and saying no victim. Are you out of your mind? Every one of those girls, no matter whether they were 16 or 26 or 76, they're all victims. No victim, my asshole. No. And again, I said, I think Big Daddy T there, Pimp Daddy T is still pimping. Yes, I do. And I know there are other people that on the YouTubies that say the same thing, and I'm just saying. Yes, 5 years in the clinker. And I just can't imagine being one of her ride or dies, finding all this out. You know what I mean? It's insane. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I know. Well, I'm not out of the loop completely, but I've seen some stuff. Just saying. What did I say on Twitter? I called her the Heidi Fleiss of YouTube. All I could think of was Heidi Fleiss, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. that's the YouTube madam. Oh my God. It's all disgusting. I mean, it's all revolting, but oh Jesus. And the thing is I don't know. It's just too much. It's just too much. But for her sake, I think that the last whatever she did needs to be the last, because I mean, she might still have some ride or dies, but it's best to just say goodbye and just, move on. Go to another site or another streaming blah, 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 another social service or whatever, and come up with something different or whatever, and see if that works. And but I think the YouTube channel itself is a donezo. Should be anyways, but who knows? With the world the way it is, and the shit's going on, crazier things have happened. Who the hell knows? Has it come back? Oh, he did. Okay. Okay, I see. I didn't know that he. Oh yes, I think he did. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Never mind. Yes, I do. I remember that. Yep. And she said she wasn't going to stop, but we'll see. Time will tell. I mean, she could be pulling the old, I'll go away for 7 months and it'll all blow over and everybody will forget about it, and then I'll come back and it'll be, just like it was. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But we'll see. We will see. Well, that's that there. What else was in the news or in the space? Oh, we gotta talk about. Chantel going to Bangkok. There were a couple things that piqued my interest. And I just had to laugh. And one of the things was, I think it's called a tuk-tuk, I believe. And you like my Thailand hot. Oh yeah. So there was a clip of him and her, I guess, trying to get a tuk-tuk or some shit. And the driver was like, no. And then it cuts to them in a car, right? And I'm like, the driver totally was like, no, I'm not taking that. It's not gonna work. Because that motherfucker is gonna go, bro. That literally, that's all I can think about. I was like, he was like, yeah, no, not doing that. And the Haunted Mansion ride, okay. The Haunted Mansion. And she was like, for health reasons and this. Bitch, it was because she couldn't. Listen. I am a fat motherfucker. Okay. And even I know what happened. All right. It had nothing to do with health and this. Because look, I used to play that kind of game. Okay. I'd be like, yeah, I'm just not into it. No, it's because I knew my fat ass wasn't going to fit. That's why. And it was, I just like, she's in that thing going up in the air or whatever, be like, yeah, well, I didn't want to do it because, like, I'm scared or whatever, and the health and la la la. And it was just hysterical to me that she said what she said. She's like, it wasn't because of embarrassment. Yes, it was. It was definitely because of embarrassment, because they told you couldn't fit on the ride. Though that's all that is, And so I don't know. It just, those were the two funniest parts of the whole thing to me. Um, and I mean, I hope she's enjoying herself. I mean, it's at least you're seeing the world, I guess. I don't know, like, um, but I don't think I don't think that hubby is too happy. I don't. I mean, yeah, he's on vacation, but I don't think he's too happy to be, doing what he's doing with who he's doing it with. So it just, I don't know. It's going to be interesting if there's any more. I don't know if there's any more vlogs. I guess there's supposed to be. So we'll see. We'll see. And I found it funny too that she did an awful lot of walking, but in Kuwait she can barely move. And um I don't know. I don't know if it's a play. I mean, you would think that he would question it, right? Like, okay, you're able to walk this. I mean, yeah, we might have to stop or whatever, but you're able to walk. I mean, when they were walking on the beach, she could barely take 10 steps before she had to stop. But over here in Bangkok, Thailand, she's like walking all over the place. Okay. It's not it, it's I don't know. I just don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what plays out and what the other vlogs are about too. Um, I don't know. We'll see. I would like to. I would like to think that he obviously knows. I mean, I would like to think that, but I don't know. He's got like the IQ of Pace, so I don't know if I don't know if he um if he realizes it or not. I really don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because I know I would be. I'd be like, how come you can't move like this at home? And she did them stairs pretty damn good. And I don't know. I don't know. But um, it's just crazy. But anyway, so we'll see what happens. And I saw a little clip on the Twitter about old PC boy. I guess he's still running around the old tubes. And our very own Shenanigans was in the chat. And I don't know, something about, are you gonna kick me out? I don't know what it was. And he's like, not yet, or something like that. And I'm like, dude, it's what's going on, Pete? What's going on? You're crazy. I don't even know what he's doing or saying or anything, but I find it interesting that he's still doing it, but it is what it is. I mean, whatever. Do I consider myself addict? Well, I mean, I don't think. I mean, we all have addictions. I think I don't know. Some things are comforting. Some things are habit. Um, I know one of my biggest habits is smoking, and um, it's like like an oral fixation type thing. Oh, I gotta get back to reading this stuff. I'm sorry. That's okay, Grammy. Oh, do I consider? I'm not part of anything, Faith. Um, the only reason I'm even considered Girl World is the fact that I got pulled into it. I made from the very beginning. I made a couple videos, and then all of a sudden, I'm stamped as Girl World, which whatever. Like that's whatever. I don't belong to any community, to be honest with you. I go into chats. Or not anymore, but I have gone into. Oh, this brings me back to this. So I have gone into chats, and I have my own people that I enjoy, but like from a couple months ago or a month and a half ago or so onward, I'm never going to be in a chat again, because of the way that people are in the world, and the way that creators are chastised, dismissed, canceled because they saw somebody in a chat, or the creator gave another creator a compliment and this person doesn't like that creator, and it's all bullshit to me. And it has been bullshit, and I said it from the beginning. This loyalty thing is bullshit. Everything is bullshit. And I will go where I want to go. I will watch what I want to watch. But I am no longer going to chat because of the cancel thing. Everybody's got to cancel. This. Fuck off. That's how I feel, right? You come to me because you like me. You come to me because you like, well, the new videos that are becoming, but you liked me because of the content that I created, the characters that I created, right? And it all goes through. It all goes not through. It all goes to the point of separating the creation from the creator, right? So, and yes, the majority of what people are watching, they're not creations, they're not characters, they're reactions. I get that, and I understand that. But when it comes to somebody like me who does the parody videos, who does the Duchess, who does the shorts with Tree Lady, and who does this, that, and the other, it's a separation of the creator from the creation. And hopefully people can do that. If you can't do that, I feel sorry for you. But most people should be able to do that, right? And there's so much going on between communities, between platforms, and fighting, and this, that, and the other, and it's not necessary in my book. It's not necessary. You can like who you like. I can like who I like, and I know if it's not a one-on-one personal relationship, right? If you like somebody that I don't like, you're watching somebody that I don't like, that's not a big deal to me. If it's a personal relationship and it's crazy that we have them, but we do, then yes, there would be a conversation there. There wouldn't be, but there would be a conversation to be had, right? But again, and I've talked about this when I lost subscribers for saying that I didn't like Gary Unfiltered's content, and I didn't think he was funny. I lost 70 subs in 12 hours, right? Was it a mistake to say it? No, because that's who I am. I'm going to express my opinion. I'm going to say what I want to say when I want to say it. But I find it, and I'm going to use this word. I don't know if I'm using it right, but I'm going to use the word anyway. Deplorable that we can't do that. That we can't have opinions and voice them, and that we can't. We have to. We're not all fuzzy people. Obviously, we're not all, oh, let's talk and let's be friends. It's not like that, And I'm going to voice my opinion on people and creators and stuff like. And again, if you're coming to me for me, you're coming to me for that too, because I've been doing that from the beginning. Well, not really from the beginning, but after I got used to live streaming, that's how I was. That's how I've always been. So I got to get back to reading these. I'm so sorry. I find hilarious and some don't amuse me, and vice versa. We don't need purity tests. Exactly, Grammy. Exactly. And there's a lot of people that don't like me. There's a lot of people that don't think I'm funny, and that's fine. That's fine. That's their opinion, and they're more than welcome to voice it. As I've always said, I do not delete comments of any kind, good or bad, unless they're like the little printer, so them XXX ones. You know what I'm saying? Those obviously, but same with Twitter and X. You know what I mean? Like, I've had people call me all sorts of things and not like me because of this and because of that. And that's fine. You can voice your opinion. Still gonna do it. I'm still gonna be, saying what I'm saying. And people really like to make themselves. They do. They like to put in a bubble. And this idea that, if I like this person, I can't like that person. And all that is nonsense for both sides, for both viewers and for creators, and we get into situations where, we do befriend each other. And if something gets hairy or goes down, everybody goes down with the goddamn ship. And that's stupid. That's absolutely insane to me. Because if I do something that's distasteful or, like a, oh, I don't know, like say, well, no, I won't use that as an example, but if I do something that is cancels me, right? Everybody who associates me does not need to be canceled too. That's on me. That's not on Mary Grace or Grammy or Ruth, who I have close associations with, right? So I don't know. That's all I'm saying is it's on the person themselves, not the ones that associate with them. That's all I'm saying about that. That's all that is. Because it's happened to me. It's happened to me. So, people trying to cancel my fat ass because I'm associated with this person. Kiss my ass. Just because I'm associated with somebody or whatever does not mean that I need to be canceled too. Right? And I know that the whole situation with people in the past have come up in other people's mouths and stuff like that. And you know what? I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. Like I don't know what else to say about it. But as far as, oh, come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Anyway, my whole point is that we all have relationships with creators. We have relationships with viewers. Is it necessarily the best thing in the whole world? Well, it can be, but if you're going to associate people that much, it's crazy. Hello, Chad, sweetheart. They just want to wave their pitchforks and torches and show how much better they are as they wallow in the mud too. Well, in a way, yes. I think they're always trying. I think some people are always trying to find someone to attack. And when a ship goes down, meaning a community or something happens or whatever, everybody's at fault. Well, that's not true. That's not true at all. Right now, hi Silent Winter Sweet. Right now, Mama Duke's doing pretty good. We've been having some rough times. The last month and a half, I want to say, been rough, but we're pulling through. We're pulling through. Lance, hello, darling. I love you too. I love you too. Claire, hello, darling. Hello, sweetheart. And everybody knows that as far as me, everybody's welcome, right? Unless there's things like a Ruby Frank or or what's that one? What's that nasty guy? Cyrex, right? A Cyrex situation. And everybody's welcome here. And I'll talk to everybody. And that's just the way it is. I've tried very, very hard every time I've been on to be a Switzerland. No, Lance, actually, I'm going to talk about that in just a second. It's very, very difficult. It's very difficult to be a Switzerland when it comes to controversial things happening or within different communities. Very difficult. And I've tried very hard. But the singing, tomorrow night, I want to do a Shimon's and singing tomorrow night, and I think it's much needed. I think it's very much needed. So yeah, so I'm gonna schedule that mother after we're done here, and yes, it's definitely needed after all the stuff going on. It's definitely needed. Yeah, Shimon's. Yes. So I'll schedule that one after we're done here. Because we need it. I need it. I know I need it. I haven't Shimon and sang since the last time. Well, obviously, since the last. I know I need a drink now too. I need a drink right now. Since the last Shimon's and singing, but I will refrain. I'll have my little cough, and whatever. Oh, thank you, Lance. Yes, I was just saying in the very beginning that it's time that I come back, and I come back full force, videos, everything. And I know I said it before, but it's time. It's definitely time. No, to make a long story short, no. I know. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, rapper. I am so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Sending you lots of love. Lots and lots of love. And the way we're gonna do this, okay, so I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna set this up now. See what you guys think. You can and we'll do like the whole 1 and 2 thing up in the chat, motherfucker. Okay, so the way I want to do this Shimon's and singing. Okay. How is Poops doing? I see he's still doing stuff. I see he's still and he's looking so stunning and brave in his full beard and everything. He's stunning and brave. Stunning. Anyway, one of the fake trannies. You know what I'm saying? Oh, not supposed to say tranny. I'm so sorry. The fake transgender. So sorry. Anyway, if you follow me on Twitter, you know. So the way I want to set this up for Shimon's is like old school, Jesus, OG Shimon's, where it's just gonna be me for a good amount of hours, right? With obviously with the chat going and everything else, and requests and all that. And then, like, after, like, midnight, 11 o'clock midnight, somewhere in there, I'll open up the panel for panel. But we'll do OG style for a while and take it from there. So if you think it's a good idea to go OG and then panel people. Oh, and with the paneling, okay? And with the paneling, listen to my words. And with the paneling, it's going to literally be, if you want to come in, say hi, sing a song with me, and then jet. Unless we get a group. If we get a group that wants to sing a few songs, we'll do that. But and then of course, after, you know, a certain amount of time, Mary Grace will be up there with me. Okay, so if you think that's a good idea, put a 1 in the chat. Or if you don't think it's a good idea, put a 2 in the chat. Either way, I'm going to do it, but I just want to see, you know. Spend all day in a local diner explaining to local folks that you can't love Jesus and Donald. Oh, he sounds like a fun guy. Get the hook. That's right. So we'll see what pans out. I think it'll be fun. It'll be much needed again. Like I said, much needed. And of course, we love our Mary Grace. We do. And of course, you know what? I mean, with me, by the time the third shot comes in, I'd be like, let's panel. You know how I do. But I thought it would be just a little breather from, you know, the whole yeah, it did get a lot. It definitely there were a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. But I feel like an OG for a good portion of it would be, you know, bringing it back. You know what I mean? Bringing it back. So, yeah, the old school, OG times. But anyway, all right, my friends, I'm gonna get going. I'm going to schedule the Shimon's and singing right now. And if things work out, possibly a coffee talk in the mid morning, something like that. We'll see. Obviously, like I said, my sleeping schedule has been shot to shit, so we shall see. I want to thank my moderators for modding and doing what you do. And I want to thank everybody for coming in and joining me tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Motor, don't fail me now. That's right. Good night.